podcast. We have a real special guest with us today. We have the Minister of Finance from Armenia, who's here for the World Bank IMF meetings. The head of the IMF said artificial intelligence could have a huge impact in terms of the economy, etc. So we want to have that conversation, but many other things because people who are our listeners will be surprised by what they hear from the minister. Minister, we have a global audience. These are folks who are venture capitalists, policy leaders. These are entrepreneurs, building companies, and they are global. So, firstly, welcome to the Regulating AI podcast. It's such a pleasure to have you. Please tell our listeners about Armenia, about yourself, Minister.
Thank you, and thanks for this invitation. It's really an honor to be your guest and to have this great audience. Yeah, Armenia is in South Caucasus. For those who does not know about that, we have been part of Soviet Union and uh, have been one of the technological centers of Soviet Union. In fact, in 80s, 3% of our population have been engineers, and some big part of the high-tech industry of Soviet have been located in Armenia. Unfortunately, in 90s, we have lost some of that capacity, but now we are regaining our natural strength in that. And we have a vibrant ecosystem, technological ecosystem. And with the AI development in the recent years, we have been happy that uh, we have announced a very big AI factory investment program with NVIDIA, and we are working towards that. We hope to start it soon.
Well, you got a lot going on for a country that is small. For our listeners, what is the AI factory? Just to give them an idea, it's NVIDIA. Is it a data center that is being set up, Minister?
Yes, this is a big data center which will have a huge capacity for data processing
Mhm,
for the region,
mhm,
where there is lots of technological development also in the region. Why is Armenia also attractive for that? Because, as I said, we have a very good talent in this area, and there is a need also for energy. And because Armenia is an exporter of the energy, we have more energy than we need. So there opens up opportunities for creation of this type of data center, which are energy intensive. Yeah.
So Armenia, for our listeners, has talent. It has energy, as we know for AI. Those are two huge components. Minister, we were talking before. You said large companies also have R&D facilities in Armenia, and for listeners who are looking at some R&D facilities, uh, what kind of companies would be welcome to set up R&D facilities? Given what's already there, the talent that exists.
Yeah, for many years, we have been very successful in chip design. For example, a very famous company, Synopsys, have their R&D center in Armenia for
Uh-huh.
many years now. And after Russia-Ukraine war, um, many technological companies which were located in Moscow,
Mhm.
they decided to move their offices to Armenia. This will not only include US-based companies like NVIDIA R&D Center,
Mhm.
which is now located in Armenia, but also Russian tech companies like Yandex.
Mhm.
They are also have moved their R&D centers to Armenia, and of course, I'm more a financial guy, but uh, I think the main reason is that they know there is a existing ecosystem it's good to live in our country with healthy environment. And from this perspective, this is also a very good uh, area where technological giants are interested in to work with our country.
So a lot of interest in there. You mentioned you're a finance person, so we'll talk a little bit about from your portfolio perspective. The IMF president said that artificial intelligence, the investments, etc., could have an impact on the economy because there's trillions of dollars that is being invested. And on the other hand, there are some job losses we can see, at least in the United States, that are happening because of AI will automate some of those functions, whether it is call centers or even programming and things of that nature. What is your view in terms of AI's role in the economy when you look at Armenia? Obviously, you know, US, there's massive investments. Uh, do you think it is a bubble? A lot of people say, hey, because of the dot-com bubble, let's just be careful. You are the finance expert, and tell our listeners, I mean, what is your perspective on this?
I don't think this is a bubble. I don't. I think this is really a big change, and I think that the uh, the big change have not yet happened. So we are starting the process, and I think that AI will advance in the future and which more progressive way. Um, I think that AI will replace some of the people and will challenge uh, human beings. So we spend more time and attention to our personal development
Mm,
because there is a big competition, big competition on the intellectual work. But from the other point of view, there will be very big efficiency gains. We'll spend less time to do in Ministry of Finance doing analytical work and provide the services to our citizens, which will decrease the costs and increase the effectiveness. And this will create additional space for investing in education and all other areas which are important strategically, including some of those which are needed to understand in this new reality what are the areas. I think this is mostly education, where we can spend and have innovative programs so that our labor force is more involved in creative areas rather than technical areas, which will be replaced by AI.
So you heard the minister say that he doesn't think it's a bubble. Uh, there will be some displacement or maybe replacement or transformation of people, but it'll free up people to do more strategic things, more fun things. Like I always wanted to learn how to play drums. Maybe I'll get a chance to do that. Uh, but that's a pretty good perspective. Minister, within your ministry, are you using AI?
We are now starting to have strategies on which areas will pilot AI in
Hmm.
the ministry, and that was one of the topics I was talking in meetings with IMF,
Hmm.
that we would like to more hear about other countries' experience. But we are using AI in our tax
Mm.
service, and we see that this provides lots of important input for our data analysis,
Mhm.
and this reduces time and increases the accuracy of audit work that our tax office is doing, and we will be investing more in this type of tools. And I hope that if when I come next time to here, I will also tell that about our successful pilots within the ministry. Particularly, there are two areas that I think we can go straightforward. It is a treasury function,
Mhm.
and this is procurement function. And you probably heard that there is a procurement minister, which is AI in Europe.
Yes, we heard that. So that's good to hear that it's you're doing implementing it with taxes, and then you got some pilots that are coming in from procurement and other standpoint. Do you think AI will improve the interactions with citizens, make it more efficient in terms of public delivery of services, um, whether it is tax filing, it is their issues, etc.? Do you think AI can play a big role in that, Minister?
Uh, yes, I think AI can help there a lot. Though lots of people in their interaction, from one point of view, they want this human relationship. From the other point of view, they don't want this human relationship because they say, I don't want to deal with anybody, just solve my problem.
Yep.
It will take time until AI will be able to accurately solve the problems. Uh, so I think we should find the right balance
Mhm.
on how we are using AI in which areas where the algorithms are clear,
Mhm.
and of course to keep in the connecting points human touch,
Mhm.
so there is a human judgment, and we see that we do not lose in our relationships, doesn't matter personal or with the government, this
Mhm.
human connection.
Yeah. In terms of Minister, you are dealing on the tax side on a lot of people, data and other stuff. Are there kind of any governance or any kind of structures that either have been set up or are you thinking of setting up to make sure, because sometimes AI can hallucinate, AI can maybe, there could be loss of privacy and things of that nature.
In recent years, we have created one agency which is dealing with digitalization. Of course, we have also a high tech ministry,
Mm-hmm.
and we are now in the process of creating another one, which will be more dealing with cybersecurity.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there is no particular agency which is dealing with AI, but I think in upcoming future, we will be discussing which of the agencies can also do this work.
Mm.
Uh, you know, uh, in government systems, some things take slowly,
Yes.
but when they take off, they go fast. So I'm not that afraid that we are far behind.
No, you are not. You're not. Minister, for our audience, what would be something that you would want to leave behind as a action item or something as they are listening to you right now, uh, whether they are in the US, they are in Europe, in Asia, etc., about Armenia, about opportunities in Armenia, if you can tell our audience a little bit.
One of the key events which happened recently is the signature of the peace with Azerbaijan,
Mhm.
which happened in Washington, and there is agreement signed also with United States where we set the cooperation in the areas of power
Mhm.
and technology, AI, and some cross-border infrastructure. So this creates lots of interest towards our country, where we are uh, thinking to become an integral part of the middle corridor, and we presented our project of Crossroads of Peace. And I think from these all technological developments and the innovative policies that we have, Armenia is an interesting place on the map to
Mhm.
explore, to visit, and to see if there are if you find that the talented people which I'm mentioning are there, and how if there is a cooperation perspective.
Well, I think there is some amazing opportunities. If the Minister of Finance can talk about AI and technology so fluently, I have a feeling the citizens there must be very capable too. So for our audience, I think this is a unique opportunity where you see NVIDIA setting up an AI factory, a lot of R&D being done, bright technological workforce, talented people, and Armenia is situated right there. And I think you have a government that is really pro technology. So really, thank you so much, Minister. Thank you for taking the time and really look forward, as you said, when you come next, maybe your pilots would have been done. Maybe there will be some other AI factories that have been set up, but it'll be a real pleasure. And thank you for taking the time, Minister.
Thank you very much, and I hope that my speech inspired you to have our next meeting in Yerevan, not here.
Absolutely. Look forward to that. Absolutely look forward. Thank you so much, Minister.
Thank you too.
Thank